Cup Fulham vs Rotherham United prediction, team news, lineups preview. Fresh from their Premier League triumph over London rivals Arsenal, Fulham welcomed Championship outfit Rotherham United to Craven Cottage for an FA Cup third-round tie on Friday night. While the Cottagers are hoping to better their quarter-final finish in last season's FA Cup, the Millers are seeking to avoid a sixth consecutive third-round elimination. Match preview. For the first time since February 2012, Fulham celebrated success over Arsenal when they came from behind to beat the Gunners 2-1 on home soil in the Premier League on New Year's Eve. Bukayo Saka bundled the ball home to give Arsenal an early lead, but the Cottagers restored parity on the half-hour mark through Raul Jimenez, before Bobby de Cordova-Reid netted what proved to be the match winner midway through the second half to help the hosts end an 11-game winless run against the Gunners. Victory over Arsenal also ended a three-match losing run in the top flight for Marco Silva's side, who remain 13th in the table but have climbed 9 points clear of the relegation zone. While they are only 4 points adrift of 10th-placed Chelsea, whom they face next week. Fulham are sure to have one eye on next week's EFL Cup semi-final first leg with Liverpool. But they must first shift their focus to the FA Cup as they endeavour to progress from the third round for the 13th time in the last 16 seasons. Silva has won all 5 of his previous FA Cup third-round ties as a manager, including 2 with Fulham, who will fancy their chances of success again on Friday as they have come out on top in each of their last 4 meetings with Rotherham by an aggregate score of 10-3. After losing his first 3 games in charge of Rotherham, head coach Liam Richardson has since steered his new Millers side on a 3-match unbeaten run in the Championship, with a slender 1-0 win over Middlesbrough followed by back-to-back score draws with Sunderland and Blackburn Rovers. The South Yorkshire-based outfit came from behind twice to rescue a point at Ewood Park on New Year's Day, with Tom Eaves restoring parity 8 minutes from time with just his second goal of the campaign after Sean Morrison had previously found the net in the first half. Only Coventry and Huddersfield Town, both 10, have drawn more championship matches than Rotherham, 9 so far this season. And the Millers will need to turn those solitary points into 3 sooner rather than later if they wish to climb off the foot of the second-tier standings and close the 7-point gap to safety. Rotherham now turn their attention to the FA Cup and must pull off an upset away against Premier League opposition if they wish to reach the 4th round for the first time since the 2001-2002 campaign. However, success on Friday will be a tall order for the Millers as they have failed to win any of their last 17 FA Cup away matches against top-flight opponents, while they have not won a competitive away game in any competition since beating Sheffield United 1-0 in the second tier back in November 2022. Team news. Fulham will be without Nigerian duo Calvin Bassey and Alex Iwobi, as well as Senegalese defender Fode Ballo-Touré, as they are all away on international duty at the Africa Cup of Nations. Tim Ream and Adama Traore are also unavailable as they continue to recover from respective calf and thigh injuries, although both players are hoping to return to action at some stage this month. With one eye on next week's EFL Cup semi-final clash at Liverpool, Silva is expected to rotate his side on Friday, with the likes of Merrick Rodak, Issa Diop, Harrison Reed, Sasa Lukic and Rodrigo Muniz all pushing to start. As for Rotherham, Lee Peltier, Tyler Blackett and Cameron Humphreys all remain sidelined with hamstring problems, while Grant Hall hip, Fred Onyedinma muscle, Andre Green Achilles and Shane Ferguson hernia are also nursing injuries. Richardson is expected to stick with a 5-man defense including centre-back trio Morrison, Hakeem Odafin and Sebastian Revan, with Dexter Lembikisa and Cohen Bramall set to operate as wingbacks. Jordan Hugill is Rotherham's joint top scorer this season with just 3 goals, and the target man will be looking to force his way back into the first 11 ahead of either Eaves or Sam Nam after beginning as a substitute last time out. Fulham possible starting lineup: Rodak, Tet, Adarabioyo, Diop, Robinson, Lukic, Reed, Wilson, Pereira, De Cordova-Reid, Muniz. Rotherham United possible starting lineup: Johansson, Lembikisa, Odafin, Morrison, Revan, Bramall, Rathbone, Tihi, Klukas, Hugill, Nam. We say, Fulham 2-0 Rotherham United. Fulham will be regarded as firm favourites to come out on top. Even if Silva decides to make several changes to his lineup, although they must not underestimate Rotherham, who will look to frustrate the Cottagers and make themselves difficult to break down. Forcing a replay would be viewed as a positive for the Millers, but we believe that the hosts should have enough top-flight quality in their side to get the job done in front of the Craven Cottage faithful. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.